Please join us to save the life of our women right now dying because of ignorance. This is something that concerns all of us. We all have mothers, we have sisters, we have loved ones, we have friends that you may have heard that they are suffering from fibroid and they are dying in it. How on earth should we continue to be quiet? Have a look at this. What are seeing these women suffering, looking like pregnancy, is nothing but fibroid in it. As big as this thing you see looking like pregnancy, my friend, it is not. This is fibroid that grew from nothing and taking over the entire womb. A number of them right now are under the bondage of merchants, quacks that keep telling them the fibroid is a satanic manipulation, it's an attack. If you go to hospital, you will die. And a lot of them are right there dying in the same deception. Some will also be given all manner of products. As a matter of fact, one lady went somewhere, they opened up her legs and inserted some nonsense leaf inside, and the entire vagina was closed. Today, no menses in torture or pains and all that. We can't allow this level of ignorance and deception to continue in our society. It is time we all step out. Get the truth I will share with you today. Use it to save that your loved one, because through knowledge shall the just one be delivered. Let me just give you an indisputable truth you need to share to every woman you know concerning the state of fibroid. Listen and listen well. There is no known drug or product that can take fibroid out of the womb. I don't care about whatever anybody out there may be saying, but I'm going to give you an acid test right now that will be able to tell you whether you have been deceived or not. Listen, fibroid is not a spiritual thing. You can touch it, it can be removed from wherever it is in the womb. If you have a look at it right now, you can see that these are fibroids. They are not spirit. You can touch them. And this can also be found in a simple investigation called pelvic scan. If you put up a probe over, you can find out whether you have fibroid or not. And interestingly, the same probe can help you measure the sizes of these very fibroid, how big, how small, and all that, how multiple they are. You can know. Now, take this as an acid test. If anybody tells you, no, if you take this any product, if you do this manipulation or the other manipulation, all the fibroids will melt, or will dissolve, some you have to stool it out, and all manner and all manner and all manner. No issues. Don't bother. I don't care on how you are being convinced to do that or not. But wisdom demands there is what is called before treatment and after treatment. Before you start taking that damage the kidneys and the livers of most of our women, before you start taking it, first of all, go for pelvic scan. In that very scan report, you go on your own, measure the sizes of the fibroid right there in your womb, keep the report. Okay? Then come on, do whatever you care. I don't mind. Take all those products. After 1 month, as a matter of fact, there should be a positive result to what you are talking about. How do you know? It's not what the fellow will tell you. No, it's melting. No, it's going there. Or it's going there. What do we do? Go back again on your own. Repeat the scan and check the sizes of the fibroid once more. If the fibroids are there, if the sizes are even getting bigger, can't you understand that you don't need a prophet to be told that you have been deceived? Wisdom is profitable to give direction. A lot of our women are today suffering in ignorance. So many, by reason of fibroid at the point they started, that shouldn't have any problem with their fertility. Today, they will leave the fibroid until the fibroid grew and scattered the womb of the woman. Tomorrow they say, no, I went for surgery, and they say that I couldn't get pregnant. It wasn't the surgery that made you not to get pregnant. What happened is that at the point the surgery was done, the womb had already scattered. Now, when you have done this acid test, It's easy for you to understand and believe what I'm to tell you right now. A study done on the treatment of fibroid has established that surgery remains the best treatment procedure for fibroid. There is no gimmicks in it. I've given you the acid test so that the argument from anybody by the corner will mean nothing other than what I've already established. But surgery remains the only treatment that can give you a better outcome, particularly when it is done as early as possible. Interestingly, in our own time, you can do surgery either by open surgery, you can put up a cut. Even with the aid of diatemy right now, even when you cut the body open, you may not still be able to bleed. An issue of adhesions and other can be addressed. Interestingly, in our own time, we have what is called laparoscopic myomectomy, removal of fibroid without needing to cut the body open. If you have a look at this, you can see a womb, you can see the fallopian tube, you can see the ovaries and all that. But there's a fibroid right inside this womb that can be taken off. And when it is taken, it can be mutilated in pieces out of the body without needing to cut the body open. This is what is called laparoscopic myomectomy, a means of removing fibroids still without needing to cut the body open. Okay. Interesting thing about this is that it gives you opportunity for a woman fertility evaluation. You can check the fallopian tube to see if the fallopian tube is blocked or not. You can also look at the ovary and all that, giving the full comprehensive fertility evaluation in addition to what should be the possible fertility treatment or option that can be given to such person. By and by, whether open, laparoscopy, in all and all, it remains the solution for you to get fibroid out of the way. Do not leave that very fibroid until it gets your womb torn apart and fertility becomes an issue. Do not leave that very fibroid until you bleed and bleed to a point where they may start looking for the life on a preventable situation. Even those that have their faith against blood transfusion, that is the beauty of laparoscopy, being able to minimize blood loss and no need of blood transfusion. These things, if available in our own time, it is important we make extra effort to move all out together to save our women from satanic merchants that are all out there pumping all manner of deceitful information in order to keep them bound. We can't continue to see our women suffering like this and also bleeding to death. Go to hospital and attend to that fibroid issue. Please join us to share this very video to as many women as you know. You know what? You may also save your loved one directly or indirectly. You can also visit our website to see other health-related videos, not gimmicks, not showing just naked bodies, but professional information that should be able to stabilize you against all the vice and what's going on in our society today. God bless you. I remain your friend, Dr. Richard Okoye, the president of Dr. Save a Life Foundation, a non-governmental organization with a clear vision of giving total health to the people of Africa through the power of knowledge. God bless you as you share this very video, and see you some other time.